Hello, this is yours truly, Charles Prosper, your consistency success coach. And what if I told you that in this video, I will be able to show you how and why consistency is the key to all relationship success. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read an excerpt from a chapter of my book, Why Consistency is the Key to All Success, and how to be consistent to achieve any goal. So I'm going to read from here, and then you'll be able to understand the concept of why consistency is the key to all relationship success. And also, watch till the very end and then leave me your comment, and I will reply to your comment. So, here we go. How and why consistency is the key to all relationship success. We may fall in love with someone for their beauty, wit, charm, or intellect, but we stay in love with them because of their consistency to keep giving and showing the same things that attracted us in the first place. That which all of us want from those whom we love the most is to know that they are always there for us when everyone else is nowhere to be found. We have that special feeling that our loved ones have got our backs. When we can tell a person, "You're always there for me," in essence, we're saying, "I can depend on you." And to depend on someone means that they have had a consistent track record for being the same in personality and in character. With a person who is consistent in his or her behavior, there is no confusion as to the nature of your relationship with them. When a person shows consistent behavior, be it positive or negative, it allows you the opportunity to choose or not to choose to have that person as a part of your life. In the case of a work situation or environment, you may or may not have the choice to minimize contact with a particular coworker who is consistently negative and difficult to be around. But at least you can discern the difference between a friend and a work colleague and relate to that individual accordingly. By the fruit, that is, consistent behavior, we can know the tree, that is, the person. Consistency equals trust. I was going to begin this section about consistency and trust in interpersonal human relationships. But the first thing that popped into my mind was Amazon.com. I order a lot from Amazon: books, equipment, furniture, you name it. Amazon is one of the largest retail providers of a limitless variety of every type of item imaginable. If what you want exists and is for sale, it is likely Amazon can ship it to you. And then I asked myself, how is it that Amazon grew from an online company providing only books to become a mega giant fulfilling consumer desires all over the world? If you have ever placed an order with Amazon and they give you an estimated delivery date, your product will usually arrive a day or two earlier. If you order same-day delivery, your product comes same day. I have been using this service for well over 20 years, and I have never been disappointed. Because they consistently deliver and do what they promise, I have learned to trust them. Thus, this trust was built over time. And the formula is simple. Consistency plus time equals trust. It is true that trust in another person does not happen overnight. But given enough time, it will happen if you keep in mind that consistency is the key. Let's say you meet someone new, and then you go out on these incredibly romantic dates of fine wine, dining, dancing, and bare feet walks along sandy beaches at sunset. You feel waves wash up to your ankles and tickle playfully between your toes. These are fun and enjoyable moments. However, for serious, fulfilling, and long-term love relationships, it is not just the romantic person you must get to know. It is the consistent person you must get to know in all other important aspects of your relationship. What good is a romantic person if they consistently break their promises? What price romance if the other person occasionally lies and attempts to use romance to assuage the situation? A person who is consistently honest, patient, understanding, forgiving, dependable, and kind, and who has demonstrated this unchangeably over time, will be of much more value than he or she who attempts to rest the relationship entirely on the thin paper of romance. Consistency plus time equals trust. Consistency has to do with reliability. Consistent good behavior, when it has to do with relationships, is so important because consistent good behavior means that there is reliability. If there is reliability, there is certainty. If there is certainty, there is trust. If there is trust, there can be love. Essentially, what is reliability? Reliability is doing what you promise to do or what you say you will do. And let's set the records clear. Whatever you say you will do is a promise, whether you say the words, "I promise," or not. My mother, may she rest in peace, gave me a long time ago one of the best definitions of success that I have ever heard. She said, "Success is doing what you say you will do. Success is self-reliance. Success is keeping the promises you make to yourself. If you keep promises to yourself and others, we will find that consistent, positive, and productive behavior has got to be part of the success formula." Placed on my desk in front of me, as I type these words, I see the reverse side of a dollar bill of the United States of America. On the back and in the center it says, as it does on all U.S. dollar bills, the inscription, "In God we trust." In my opinion, if there can be any description of God, it would have to include changelessness. God is perfection and therefore changeless. If God had to change, or if God could change, God's perfection would immediately be negated, for perfection needs no change. We trust, which is synonymous with the word know, that which we see as stable or changeless. We trust God by nature, that God can be trusted. Why? Because God is always there and will not and cannot change. The perfect relationship that we share will always be there. Therefore, seek reliability in every relationship, and it will be godlike. Okay, so did you get it? Do you see now how and why consistency is the key to all relationship success? And before you go, I would like to invite you to my community, where you will receive live coaching calls and access to accountability partners who will, as members, keep you on track to help you to achieve your goals. So I invite you to take a look and then join us in the Prosper Consistency membership site by going to www.consistencysuccesscoach.com, and you'll be glad you did. So, until the next time, stay consistent and be successful.